99geek.ca. I'm your host, Andrew Getzy, and today I'm a girl, I'm a woman, and I run a ship of badass women. They are my crew, and together we travel from planet to planet, kicking ass, and trying to get our asexual engineer to get laid with some other engineer who's also queer of some sort. Now then, let's see where we left off. I think we made it to our ship for lunch. Oh, we had lunch and it was delicious. But we still have a lot of work ahead of us now. We have to oversee the negotiations, is what we have to do now. So let's head there, shall we? That way. You with me? Good. Good. Alright. I get paid tonight, and then tomorrow, Final Fantasy, or I guess I get paid tonight, and then I buy Final Fantasy Remake tomorrow, and then it downloads, and then I play it tomorrow night at midnight. And I'll be streaming it right here, so hopefully we can finish this today before I have to go to work. The last shift of the week. I was supposed to work yesterday, but unfortunately my buses failed me. I'm absolutely expecting that my buses will fail me again, but this time I'm going to give myself an extra half hour to try and figure it out. And let's hope that works. Alright, that's where we gotta go. That's where we gotta go. Guess we won't need this. After all, this is a peaceful meeting. Oh, look at this.
Hey,
It's cute.
thanks for coming.
No
I wish
problem.
I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
I suppose so. Huh.
Gotta
That's the
admit,
spirit.
I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
Don't fret. The captain here is right honorable. Usually.
Sanjar,
Usually.
Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
What if the iconoclast just supported your
Not good
supply
enough.
lines?
I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
I'm not saying live outside, just help out in the wilderness once in a while.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Captain, this might really work.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend, and I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that.
Something tells
This
me
feels
Sandra
like one of
didn't
those
know.
times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something. But you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him. That's going too far.
I mean, he admitted it.
But that means I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I think he's being truthful, Captain. I feel it in my gut. Kind of nauseous, but ticklish.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word.
I
You
love
back
you.
someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Take it back a notch, Sora. You're here for your people, not the
I-
past.
Okay. You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
You know, I felt the same way years ago when he first left. There was something magnetic about him that let you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay. If you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
Now hug it out.
I'm sorry, but I'll need to sign a physical contact waiver first.
Thanks for coming out, Sandra. I guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
Gotta be honest, Captain. Never thought I'd see the day. You've done a good thing for Monarch here.
That was a rare achievement. I did do a good thing for Monarchy. I brokered peace. Let's look at that. Right, go away. I want to see. I'm sorry, I understand that this brings up like an annoying thing. I just want to see if I can look at the achievement and see how rare it is. Alright, let's see here. Gamer score. See all my people. Only 10% of people who have played this game managed to unlock the achievement I unlocked. That is why it was a special achievement. Wow. Look, they're so peacefully walking together. Those two nearly hand in hand, but not actually physically touching because you would have to sign a waiver first. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. I'm happy to see it. Isn't it great?
What's up?
Aren't we awesome? Yep, we're awesome. Ah, where'd you go? You were there, and now you're there. Crazy. So what else can we do here? Now that we're kicking so much ass. We can speak with Phineas. That's another planet. That's another planet. Search outposts. Record enemies was hard to clear. Okay, let's go check this out. 121 meters that way. Isn't that back in the Stellar Bay? But isn't. For, oh, maybe that's Edgewater. Is Edgewater not different than Monarch? Did they go to another planet? That seems strange. Okay. Find Bavardi, fancy clothes. That's on a different planet. That's not a different planet. Give Celia the good news. Oh, we can give Celia the good news. And yeah, that seems to be the last thing that's on time. Let's look over here. Alright, I'll meet you guys at Stellar Bay. We get there first and faster. It's a race! It's a race! It's a race! It's a race! I made it. I'm better. Will the depravity never cease? Oh, it's so depraved. Sacre bleu. Alright, let's go talk to Celia. Oh, Sanjar got here before me somehow, magically. Because of that long mode screen, he's probably playing on an Xbox X, One X. Have you talked to Sebastian yet? I didn't hear you say these words. You just blah 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 blah. He said he'll go on a date with you.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like,
Oh.
yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't
So
have
like,
anything else going
yay.
on.
Definitely the yay! He likes you, Celia. Just don't ask him for any discounts.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back to work look. Anyhow, thank you.
Cool, no problem. I didn't need money, but okay. You need to give her a look. I mean, we helped broker a peace. Life is good. What did you do with Zora anyway? You didn't kill her, did you? I swear to God, if you killed Zora, I will never forgive you until I do. Let's see here, what about this one? So is this one already back at the ship? Because I will go back to the ship now. Back to the ship it is. We have successfully finished everything there is to do here, apparently. All there's left to do. Good. Which is very fancy, if I do say so myself. Alright, blast off. I think we spent enough time here on Monarch. Don't you? I've had quite enough of this godforsaken planet. I am here.
Crew members
I know
Ellie
who
and
I
Max
know.
are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Really, can I not leave you two alone for a second? I guess it's because I keep taking them out. Leaving these two stuck here. To get all cooped up and argumentative.
Hey, Max.
Hey, boss, I want to talk to you.
You really think we all have a
Later.
purpose? That everything
We gotta
happens
listen to
for a
these guys now.
reason?
It's not really that simple, but yes, fine. Anything else?
If that's the case, is it my purpose to annoy you, or yours to be annoyed by me?
Go away.
You can't deny fate, Vicar.
You guys are so short. You look so short. Maybe I'm just too tall. So you want to talk here?
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Why are we playing the pronoun game? Is this about Graham Bryant?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights.
I mean,
How can
we
anybody
found
so
out.
morally
You stayed on
bankrupt
the
lead a
ship.
movement to transform the colony?
Don't go looking for role models, Felix. You're just asking to be lied to. Graham's a piece of trash.
That's putting it kindly, boss. Graham's worse than trash. He's a traitor. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents? Yeah,
Never.
that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Imagine if I just killed him right now. I wonder what would happen. You okay?
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of
that's kinda
shouting
how I
four-letter
feel.
words, I mean.
Just goes to show you there's always a
Sure.
peaceful solution.
And fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock
No.
the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
Aren't you, Mrs. Pessimistic? You gotta try looking
My
for the good in
experience,
people.
it's spread real thin. Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last. Hey,
Nice to know you
let's
care.
not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?
You can make this out to be more than it is. Alright, I tried. Let's focus on Phineas for now. I think. Toggle and active quests, alright. So those are all the planets that I have quests. Is Scylla, Terra 2, Phineas' lab, and Groundbreaker. I think the first thing we should do is probably go to Phineas' lab and talk to him there. Let's do it. Set a course for Phineas' lab.
Now arriving at
Make it so.
Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Man, this is a fast ship. Alright, cool. Thought I was saying that in the chair for a second. So what do we gotta do here? Speak to Phineas. Anything else? I thought it said there were two. Acquire Phineas' science weapon. That's probably what the other one was. I don't care too much about that. Let's focus on talking to Phineas then. Alright. We need a crew. The crew will consist of Vardy, and Nyoka. Why not? Let Nyoka meet Phineas for the first time. We did kick so much ass on Monarch, so why not keep the dream team together for now? Phineas's improved science lab. Rocks. No. Never touched this. Huh? We'll need more stuff.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work?
Yes, it
Oh,
works.
damn it, blast, that's loud.
Yeah,
I'm
that
just
is pretty
securing my
loud.
ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
Cool.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Oh, that's weird. Phineas.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I I don't know how she
Why are you?
but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news.
Okay.
You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Oh yeah. What was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
So what's so important about these
If
chemicals?
I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
Alright. So what's the plan?
Yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to
I could do that.
Carmen
Sure.
Imagawa. She's my contact in
A
Byzantium.
little more
Meet
powerful
her
than you
at the
think we
docks.
are.
She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
I bet you will.
Something
Warning
about
label.
being discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. It's fine. You'll be stealing the chemicals, not ingesting them.
Which sounds like I already have. Find Carmen Imagawa, steal chemicals. Alright, let's level up for a sec. Hold on. Let's see here. Defense and melee are the only things that haven't. I guess that's a 40 then. Can't really use heavy weapons, I don't think. Just long guns and handguns. I don't really do melee either, so cool. Guess let's keep it off, working on my defense for now. Apply. Accept. Alright, cool. Nice pig. I can calculate movement of the heavenly bodies, but not the madness of man. No kidding, dude. No kidding. That's about the sister pig. Have spared one of my stock of experimental sister pigs to be used as a renewable source of nourishment. You. I've named this lucky pig Bubbles. Giving an animal a name establishes rapport and creates a positive emotional bond. It allegedly improves flavor of tumors. Let's look into that. Excellent creatures, its pigs. Don't know how people used to survive without these genetic wonders of porcelain succulents. Slaughtering a pig for meat instead of harvesting tumors that ripen naturally at you. Falling off flesh like mock apples off a tree seems the height of barbarity. Truly a miracle of modern science. So, you're telling me that we don't kill pigs anymore, we just give them crazy cancer. And then they just like grossly mutate tumors that we peel off and eat? That is so gross. How is that supposed to be better? Hey, Doc. I wonder what he would do if he killed the pig. Like, how dare you? How does it work? Spend over 4 decades in space and nothing but the technology of this little chamber keeping you alive. Best to be fellow colonists and so trapped in the chamber.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
Thank you. Raise the core temperature another 5 Celsius every 1 hour. Dislodge appears to be working. Slight deaths from processing since pigs, not beyond bodies. Blah blah blah. Wow, that's a lot of who knows what. It's not going to be you, Frankie. Oh, that's me. They're talking about me, I think.
Ah, your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting.
Thank you.
Aha! I see you front my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray.
Yeah.
Disney pigs make excellent test subjects, also surprisingly nutritious.
Yeah. Oh, know what that was about. What was that? That's your communication terminal? Yeah, no.
I've heard those iconoclasts have a rather smashing opinion of you. Get it? Smashing? Iconoclasts? No, never mind. What's on your mind?
Okay. There's some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof
It's
glass.
not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Lucky you. We're not all so lucky. I'll be back. As long as they're not in there for avoiding me. Hop, hop, hop. So for the record, we have no more quests that are here. That is there. Yes. Which is Byzantium or Groundbreaker. Or Scylla. Or Spacer's Choice, Edgewater, whatever. Or Byzantium, or Groundbreaker, or whatever that is. I don't care about Mass SD Brittle. Or Groundbreaker again. Alright, back to the biz. I want some water. Be back. mention it's delicious. Alright.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Very important. Please don't abuse that, people. So which of these is the most important thing? That sounds pretty important. That is not important. We already got medical automechanicals, that could be important. That doesn't sound very important. That sounds totally important. That's on Byzantium, so we can get that while we're on Byzantium. Yeah, I would say either Groundbreaker or Byzantium. That would be my choice. Oh, I select the... Okay, I've already some fancy clothes.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
You have a better idea?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain.
I guess you don't want to talk about him. Alright, yes, we are still going to deal with him. Yes. Ah, Terra 2, an idyllic terrestrial planet housing its wealthiest elite live in its capital, Byzantium. So this is where we'll find Byzantium. Let's see. Ah, it's on the same planet as Edgewater and Roseway. That's cool. Cool.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Thank you very much, Ada.
Can we talk? Since we're in
Absolutely, Ellie, what's up?
Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Uh-huh.
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right?
Okay.
Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Just let me know how I can
Whoa,
help.
let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by when we're in the neighborhood. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
Nothing's really surprising right now. Actually,
But I
can see
worked so hard. I dropped the accent, picked up a swagger, developed a taste for Spacer's Choice.
it. Ew. That's probably a little too hard.
Well, I bet they won't know the difference. I bet they'll barely recognize me.
I'm proud of you, Ellie. Of course you should reconnect with your parents.
Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too.
Absolutely.
Great.
Okay, we'll go.
And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't
So, I'll
washed
bring
in a
Marty
while,
with
maybe
me?
one with some blood stains, wear that one.
Huh.
You're the
Take care of
boss.
dressing myself. Thanks.
Anything else?
That's something to say about chasing down dimethyl sulfoxide.
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
Why do you say
Ever
that?
notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is.
What my angle is? If he's trying to good for the colony, I want to help.
I knew a doctor like him once. He had a patient complaining of ankle pain, so he amputated the man's foot. Wasn't even the right one. Point is,
I don't
good
like
intentions
that.
don't count for shit. And nothing's more dangerous than a crusader with a cause. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it?
Because it's the
Hate
right
to
thing
say
to
it,
do.
but the right thing rarely pays well. The board's
I'm
put a
not here
bounty
to
on his
make
head,
money.
and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Yeah, just the ones at the top. Might as well
Exactly.
aim high.
You seem to have a good head on your
I'm an
shoulders,
aim
so
high
I
with-
probably don't need to tell you this, but look out for yourself. No one else out here will.
Yeah, I agree. Oh,
Hey,
I didn't know you can't
don't
go.
get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else?
So what can you tell
It's
me about
like one of those
Byzantium?
stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
Fun. Need the lay of the land and anything I should know?
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything. And whatever you do, don't show your teeth
Well, like
when you
everywhere else
smile.
then. Why not?
People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
Okay. Must be
Interesting like a
growing up
colonoscopy. I trained as a
love the
surgeon.
colonoscopy.
More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it.
there. Okay, so there's a butt to that story.
Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more
Nice.
concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
Plastic surgery. Alright. So I think I
That's
know
what
where
I've
you
been
left the
saying.
board. Let's go. Ellie, Pavarti, we're off to meet our parents. Bijou's Review. Raising your block skill unlocks perfect block. With pinpoint timing, your block can stagger the enemy attacking you. They'll be staggered. The Earth Directorate catalogs habitable stellar systems and sells exploitation rights and nominal control of them to the highest bidders. It's horrible. When your holographic shroud disguise starts failing, enemies may approach and target you. You then have the opportunity to talk your way out of the problem by slapping them in the face. And saying, shut up in your face. While affected by a status effect, you will see an icon in the upper left hand of your HUD. You can read details of the effect on your character panel. Picking up items that belong to other people is a crime and affects reputation, so be careful what you grab in town. Raising your block skill unlocks perfect block with pinpoint timing and block and stagger. Okay. So I have to go all the way over there for the fancy outfit. What about Ellie's parents? What about that? That's over here. Okay. How do we get there? From here? Probably that way, I fear. What is this place? A bunch of robots. Nobody to greet us or anything. Cool. They wanna talk to us, alright? Let's go deal with their shit. Sorry to be distracting, Sully. Retirees. Retirees. I don't know, where are we? That's sealed. That's, I guess, sealed. Can't go wrong with this. Isn't that nice?
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
Is that what you think?
Hey, you! Yeah, you! The
Yeah.
million-bit smile? How'd you like to make it worth 10 million?
No thanks.
Try
The
and
dentist thank you.
better than nature.
Thanks.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearings?
Nah, probably just shot.
Alright. We'll keep that in mind. Isn't Bijou's where you wanted to get your dress or something? It's kind of close to me. No, that was just on the... That was on the loading screen.
Spacer's Choice
Discovered
Ale
Release.
Brew. An ale that's good for what ails you.
Cool. Is that it? Luxury munitions. I doubt that's it.
Spacer's Choice Adrenal. For life's little injuries.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how dreadful the paperwork is.
Don't I ever, my dear fellow? Why, I spent
Well,
3 hours filing a discussion authorization just to commence our little tete-a-tete.
How we suffer in the name of commerce.
It's so horrible. We're almost to your parents now. I get distracted.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
I believe you, dude. We can just kill him anyway and deal with the shit.
Out with it, you wretched contraption! Does nothing in this city work anymore?
Button baton, that's okay. Okay. I'm not gonna bother pushing anything there.
Citizens,
Just gonna leave it. That's
today
why.
marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report.
Good.
Profits are soaring. Promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever.
Yay.
In the coming months, Byzantium will
Is it me, or could each of these homes fit all of Edgewater inside? Cannery and all.
nail down the details. I can't wait to share
Maybe.
what's in store.
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Alright, let's check it out. It'd be fun to meet her parents. A glass for every class. Oh, look at this place. Isn't it fancy?
Marilyn, is that you?
Lost. We certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
They were kind of dating. Haha.
Play the ruffian angle some more. You're supposed to help me make an impression. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Indeed, we've saved towns and restored property.
Are you trying to make me look bad?
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
Witherspoon? Don't treat her like that. She's come a long way to see
we had
you.
other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
What is it?
The floors. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
It's not for lack of trying.
I'm
believe
not
me.
dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
I get the feeling that you people are about
We
to
only did what
apologize.
any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather substantial.
You what?
Well, I'm sure you're much happier now knowing Ellie's alive and well, right?
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts.
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
So tell them Ellie's back. It'll be
Well,
the
that's
talk
the
of the
other
town.
problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
I'll have you know Ellie's a professional miscreant.
Someone could hear you.
We
Oh,
concocted
someone
a
will.
story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Hey!
Sorry.
You're supposed to be on my side. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to leave.
Yes, I don't want to leave because that's what they
Quietly,
want.
if you don't mind.
Of course. People should be
Well,
ashamed of
we're
yourselves.
trying to avoid further embarrassment.
I'm afraid it would cause quite a stir if the neighbors saw you two stomping about.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
I don't know about you, Ellie,
Let's
but I'm
just get
ready
out
to
of
tell
here,
the same.
Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Really?
What do
I'll
you
just
think
take
you're
your
doing?
wine. I'm taking your wine, man. Whatever I want. Yeah. That's what I thought. Get it back over there. I'll leave you with your one bottle. Alright, let's go.
Let's talk outside.
Alright, let's talk outside then. Those people.
We gotta talk.
Oh shit. Oh. I'm coming. Alright, what's up?
Can you believe those two? We
No, I
hardly
can't.
been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
I know, right? It's horrible. They shouldn't have
Wanted
gotten
them
so
to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
This is a very specific kind.
I'm getting to the good part. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either the leather's fake but the scars are real, or oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
How about it's payback time? That's all I
Yeah,
can
I'm gonna
think of.
use that one day. Now,
What?
getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red,
did.
and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
They were so worried, sick, they thought you were dead. You're really hurt, aren't you?
I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I understand. I'm sorry, it's a rough situation.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moon base. Or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
This episode
But
reflects
I
on
want to
them,
talk
not
about
you.
me now.
You've got to surround yourself with people who will really look out
Unless
for
you mean
you.
the kind who look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money? I could
Keep
open a new
talking.
account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
Hmm. So how
My
do we do this?
policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Probably. Let's go. Come on.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Thornhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. It makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
Never touch this damn device.
Just keep talking.
Spacer's choice.
The dissidents actually
A
took
tiny
over the
source made with
refinery.
real
I
atmospheric
can't
contaminants from
believe it.
terrorists. Right on pitch
And
day.
then the chairman shot their space shuttle down with the Hammersmith grenade launcher. Incredible.
Are you two talking about the new Dissident Hunter adaptation? Don't spoil it. I'm behind.
Huh, it's fake. There's a lot of shops around. The sole letter in the spin box just a good housing insurance that we sell it off some public.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Oh, I don't want to go back to Monarch. Fuck that. Ah, we're not going to Monarch. We are instead.
Baggy Cleo's level head. Feeling a little off balance?
Ooh, down there, a new ship. Doesn't look like any of the corporate freighters.
But what
Yeah,
would
it's
they
mine.
be doing here? And how did they ever get permission to land?
Perhaps we'll finally get some excitement after all.
Damn right. Alright, so we're not doing that. Instead, we will find fancy clothes for a party.
Baggy Cleo's facial mask.
Ooh, my legs. They hurt so much. What a huge city we
I've
found.
always loved that sculpture.
It's an orrery, and you say that every time.
It's strange, though. I thought Byzantium was the center of Halcyon.
Huh.
That's a figure of speech.
I know that.
I know that.
You, with the hips. Over
Hello.
here. Let me take a
You with the
closer look
hips.
at you.
Talking about my hips.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you
thank
rest
you.
your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
That's me, rugged and well traveled.
Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Wow. It's like you read my
Darling,
mind.
you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
What do you have in mind?
When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out. Making an outfit worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials.
Okay now.
Marvelous!
Right, I'll
You
help
and
you
I are
out,
gonna
maybe.
wake this city up like a cold splash of wine
I
to the
doubt it.
face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
Any excuse to admire my looks, huh?
Oh,
Can't blame you.
Dad, you'll be the talk of Byzantium once I'm done with you. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when
I
I
had that wrong
say
point, but I
spacer
sold it
gear,
all.
I mean
wanna
an
get it
outfit
all
worn
again.
by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals.
No tall shoes, though. I mean it.
You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
Probably not, I'm sorry.
Fabulous!
I'll see what I can do.
I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
It's not gonna happen. My engineer's going on a date
You
and
don't
she
gotta
needs
be
a fine
so forward
outfit.
about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you.
He's so
Turn
adorable.
around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no
Oh,
such
yeah.
thing, ma'am.
Beautiful.
Nonsense,
Yeah, you are.
you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back of the envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There.
Uh-huh. I can
Now
cover
stand back.
6,000 bits.
Back. I'll enter the settings and get
In an
these
instant.
machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour.
Awesome, I cannot wait.
And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What?
Yes.
Oh, no, ma'am. All them
Oh, you
eyes
don't
staring
get
at
to
me?
see
I
it?
couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Aww. I like you. See you around. Hey. Oh no.
Well, I guess that's everything then.
Oh god. I skipped
After
your
all
thing.
this time, I just have to actually do it
Buy
now.
your fancy dress.
You know,
Yeah.
there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Huh. Provided making every little thing perfect won't change Sunlay's
I know.
feelings.
For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done. Okay.
Oh god. Damn it, I keep skipping a thing. I'm trying to put my gun away. Yeah, I haven't seen the fine clothes. You have to show me them. You have to model for me. I want to see it so bad. More than anything, let's get the fuck out of this place. Nice top hat though. Can I buy one?
I can't wait to see.
If I do somehow drop dead in here,
Huh.
promise me you'll drag my corpse somewhere with monsters.
What can
No.
I do for you, darling?
You'll be found right here, and it'll make the news. Can I have a cool top hat? I just bought one. That's pretty cool. Do I like that better than that? Maybe only when I'm here. That's fine. Alright, let's go. Like the badasses we are. So I have to go talk to her on the ship, but first... Let's find this
I love
person.
Byzantium. Where else are you going to find art, culture, working toilets?
I'm sure other colonies have cities like this.
But those are so far away. I'm talking about Halcyon.
Goodbye.
In that...
Ow, I broke my legs again. Why? Why do I keep breaking my legs?
If I spit, think I can hit that mechanical down there?
You'll get in...
You'll get in trouble. Oh. Dude, I'm about to do something very stupid.
No, I won't. I'll blame it on you.
Oh, won't let me. I was gonna fucking jump off. That'd been amazing. Guess I'll have to take the elevator.
Something to see an Earth assault cruiser land here.
How did you do that? Oh, sure, I was leaving without you.
Where are we headed?
Talk to you. I don't know, where are we headed? We'll talk later, you and I.
Something on your mind?
We'll talk later, you and I. You guys watching? Yeah, you are. Good. Just dancing for you guys, that's all. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Go talk to our contacts tonight. Do. Our contacts tonight. Do. Is it you, Mr.
Do you
Glasses
mind?
guy over
I'm
here?
meeting someone.
Oh, you're a girl. That was unexpected. Yeah, Phineas sent me. Huh. How to the other one?
Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
Huh?
Nothing,
You
it's
sound so
just...
surprised.
I thought you'd be taller. Anyway, let's not get hung up on that.
I am plenty
The
of
Phoenix is a
tall.
wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
The Phoenix?
Yeah, that's my code name for... You know,
Oh,
our mutual friend.
right.
Oh,
What's your code name?
I'm Golden Eagle.
Hot. Do I have
Yeah.
a code name?
I named you Cuckoo.
Cuckoo. No way, I'm Golden Eagle.
That
you
doesn't
can
even
be
make...
Cuckoo.
Fine.
Does this mean I'm supposed to have one too? Fine, but make it a really good one.
Let's go with Rufus Hummingbird.
Get it. Codenames are for amateurs anyway.
Too late. I've already marked it. Can't just go reassigning code names.
I mean, we just did.
Oh, can I be chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep him warm.
You sure you don't
Okay,
want to be
she's
Raven
chicken.
or Sparrowhawk?
Aw.
Okay,
Aw.
okay. Chicken it is. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Mr. Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Okay. Can't you get me into the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you
Some
tell
of the
me?
guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Right.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Kill them and take the uniform and just walk in pretending we're them.
Just remember,
Thanks for the
you
tip.
didn't hear it from me.
Alright. Looks like
Good
I've got
hunting,
work to
Golden
do.
Eagle.
You too. I got this one. Cuckoo. You too, Cuckoo. Alright. That was adorable. You two are perfect. I love you guys. What's this? Minister Guard. That's Minister Clark.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Alright, having something exciting happen. So that's Minister Clark right there, huh? What do we have to do with him? What was the story again? He is keeping shit, so we have to go in there and take the
Remember
shit
that
back.
stranger I saw?
I'm gonna go here first. I'm going into this private room. You should come with me in this private room. Maybe I have to talk to him first. Like, hey, you should come with me in this private room.
Hey, stand back. You. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep
I'm
5 feet back.
all about social distancing, don't you worry. 6 feet. That's what it's supposed to be. Didn't know I was talking to
Yep,
such a big
you're
shot.
looking at the minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
That's hot. What's so important about guarding Minister Clark?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Have it?
Yep.
Congratulations.
I nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks.
Wow, that's... must be really hard. How about if I buy you a drink to
That's a
celebrate
great
promotion?
idea. I'll have Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell
Alright.
him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Sure have, 'cause today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a
yeah.
powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
Here's your
Cheers to
promotion.
me.
Good thing I must have had him on me.
You're really great. Have I told you that?
But-
We should be friends. Wow.
Could be
Listen
better
to
than
me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another? It's not
have
every
another.
day you get your dream job, right? Wow! You've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that?
No.
Like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you. I really
Let's have
shouldn't.
another.
I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
They should probably go in there. Go. Would you guys walk it? Oh, jeez. Get in here already so we can close the door and not be seen. Thank you. Alright, do we just kill him? He just and then just like died. Took a shotgun, but we can't take his clothes. This isn't Hitman, is that what you're saying? Oh, let's go talk to him. Oh. Excuse me. Thank you. We're going over there now. How do we get there? I didn't break my legs for once.
Is Mayfield still drinking?
I think
Idiot's probably face down on the bar by now. Take it easy.
this is true.
Not like you can get there.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
Huh, Dr. Ellie. You sure? You sure it's just Ellie? Oh, so we can't go into that. I was like, is there a sewage? Sewers actually? No, she
Our
loves
fair
sewers.
city is being Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of her?
For the last time, access to Byzantium is impossible without a proper nav key. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to be somewhere else. Anywhere else.
Got a problem with me,
How
ma'am?
splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
Alright there. Frolicking. Ma'am. The grease is part of my rugged bad girl
Well, you
charm.
should bottle it and sell it to Auntie Cleo's. I'm sure it would make an excellent repellent. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
Ilk. The board isn't supposed to let people in the city. How'd you get here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
Wait, but what did you do
I
to
just
earn your
told
place
you.
here?
My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
Inheriting bits isn't the same as earning them.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful. And if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple
I mean,
concept.
this is how conservatives think. It's absolutely how conservatives think. It's nonsense and complete bullshit circle, but it's how conservatives think, and it's how a lot of people believe because they keep voting conservative. They keep saying Trump is a point. They keep fighting for Trump, but that is the fucking that's it. That's the fucking circle that we fucking are trapped in that we can't get out of. In a nutshell, that is our entire life falling apart. That is the end of humanity within a single sentence. It is a very simple concept. We're all going to die. Thanks.
You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
I should go. If I thought you wouldn't be missed, I would absolutely shoot her. But let's go deal with this guy instead. Hey, what's up, dude with the giant?
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
Cool.
Less funny,
I'm here for Minister
the minister
Clark.
isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Huh.
Minister
Was
Clark's
Minister
a private
expecting
man,
delivery?
and you're asking too many questions.
Oh well. Okay, apparently there's an optional get his package dealy. That's not far away, let's do that.
Nice thing about traveling with the captain, we meet all sorts of new people.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Best part is when they pay us.
We never really
Oh,
had
yeah.
new folks in the club, except the captain. Kind of hard to make new friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in
Oh, yeah.
disguise. A lot of people out here ain't that nice.
Oh yeah. Hello. This is not where we're supposed to go. This is where we're supposed to go. Hello, parcel service. Let's get the parcel and take it back to the minister. Okay, the fact that he's there. Cool. Well then, let's take care of this then.
Great work! I can take a hint.
Come in then, quickly, before the guy sees you. I've already two. There. I'll take that. I don't really need any of this stuff. Stealing it is unnecessary. Unnecessary risk.
Real slick. Real slick.
I know. Alright, let's get out of here. Hi, what's up? He didn't even say anything. What?
Our UDL security attendant is always prepared.
It's hilarious. Somebody's standing there. It's like, about this. It's all cool, right? Good, good. Awesome. It's Spacer's choice. Well, ladies, let's head back to Minister Douchebag Face's place.
Oh, for
Say
the good
hello.
old days when you could
Dr. Ellie, you ever wonder if maybe we got some things in common?
This isn't another thing about wrenches and guns, is it?
because you're a surgeon and I'm a mechanic. We both fix things, heal them up.
Hate to break it to you, but before I got to Groundbreaker, I fixed more noses than bones. Nowadays, I probably shoot more than I save.
Oh.
I can always change.
You don't much like me, huh, Dr. Ellie?
It's nothing personal, I'm just not the touchy-feely type.
It's just,
Aw.
you seem fine with the others. Did I do something to make you unhappy with me?
You gotta stop taking things so personal. You're setting yourself up for a letdown.
Do you have
Something
a
on your
problem with Pavardi? You be nice to Pavardi or else I'll make you head back to the ship. Pavardi, are you okay? Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe no point in getting you. My mistake. Let's just go take care of this. But if she bullies you, you let me know.
That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off
Nobody's
of it?
listening to you anymore. Excuse me, I have a parcel this time.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Chasing us off already? This feels familiar.
Ma'am, please don't cause a scene.
I want you to know I'm holding back for your sake.
Do you have any actual business
God.
here? Or...
Delivery for the minister?
Yeah, let's see it.
This parcel right here.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right.
Yeah,
Go on
they
through.
are. Cool, thanks for your time. Tumors. We can just cook the tumors and they turn into sausage somehow. Dee 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 dee.
How did you get in here?
Good question.
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow.
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Uh-huh. Got the crap. I'm here for the dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
Huh. I have records proving you've been hoarding dimethyl sulfoxide.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
You better start making sense real fast. Wait, you mean Chairman Rockwell's
You
locked you
are
up
a
here?
quick study, indeed. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here,
Yeah, I know, right?
Rockwell
Like,
is
it's
the one
sad.
behind it. Whatever
I'll have to deal
Rockwell's
with him.
doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
Then come
we
with
really
us.
gonna
I'll
do
break
this?
you out of here.
Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Oh my god. You seem not too excited
We're
by all this.
discussing industrial espionage, legal redress, the possible salvation of Halcyon. Is this not exhilarating? Also, this is the longest conversation I've had with someone else in quite some time.
Can relate. At any rate, I'm glad to have someone else on my side.
I dearly hope I'm not imagining this. Now, we've got to get into the HHC. That's in the Acropolis district, along with the other major corporate and government facilities. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Can I just dress like one of you guys? I'm pretty hot. I can deal with it. I can put on my charm. Once I get in the Acropolis
When you reach the
district, then what?
HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
Okay.
Oh,
What
I
used to be
haven't
your
been
office?
allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded
full of
minibar,
drugs.
perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
Fair enough.
Wait,
I'll be on my way.
Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our
I
chance.
do like that game.
Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
Alright, I'll let them know.
What
What's on this
isn't on it
cartridge?
is the real question. I've gathered
funny.
meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability
Good.
reports, and more, all exposing
Good,
the
good,
corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
You're awful trusting for a guy who's been locked in his own house for years.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash. Perhaps there is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis district.
Hello, sexy. I guess we leveled up. Let's see here. Personal defense again. There we go. And then we'll move you up to 52. 50, 50, 50, 50. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 60, 50, 50, 50, 50. And 1. Guess I'll add 1 to there. Alright, cool. Apply. Accept. Alright. Perks. Whoops. Perks. So I gotta hit this side. Reduce the detection radius of enemies if you have no companions in your party. No. Small amount of melee damage you deal is returned as healing. Melee damage to yourself. I don't do melee damage. All area and effect damage dealt to you is reduced. That's the best one so far. So less damage received. Your ranged attacks reduce the target armor hit by 1 hit point. That's pretty good. That's even better. Deselect. Select. When you are at low health, you deal additional damage. No. Further increases damage dealt by silenced weapons. No. After killing an enemy, your weapons right next to you now. Multiply by itself focus. Your next attack, kill an enemy, get critical hit. The armor skill bonus from a new armor wears increase. Carrying capacity we have. Time dilation bullshit. Review, no, that's bullshit. No. Reduce the weight of consumables, that's alright. Kinda like the one I found here. That one's useful for things with stupid armor that I can't shoot. Alright, cool, let's go with it. Awesome. What you guys don't get to level up? Fine, be that way. See if I care. 'Cause I don't, not even a little bit. Let's go. You said something about outside, there's I'm gonna say, where is it trying to take us? Outside across the street there's some sort of blockade or something. Checkpoint we have to get there. Okay, why don't I just do this? You guys can still hear me, can't you? Hopefully. Fingers crossed. That's better. Sorry. My mistake. Alright.
Oh, there.
Just
That's
down
one
the
right
street.
there. Can't you just see the radiating off of her?
Yeah. The Acropolis is here. This is where we need to go. Piece of cake.
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
Mind if I take a breather? I'm pretty tired after hauling around all these bits.
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about?
These 3,240 bits have been weighing me down all day. Here, why don't you hold on?
Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
Thank you. Goodbye. Nice. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty tall. We're gonna go all the way to the top. We are. I didn't feel like taking no sewer access. Let's get this over with. I read after you leave Monarch, it's not much longer before the end of the game, so let's do this. Let's get to the end of the game already.
You ever get the urge to just hawk one on the floor?
No, not at all. Why?
Welcome to the
Hello?
official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Wow. I could not care less. I guess I'm going this way.
State your business. Please step away.
Business?
This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
But I have a card. Is this sufficient enough for you?
I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B. Each weapon will need a separate form. Now let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Oh, what a shame. How about you both save us
I was
some
going to
trouble,
suggest
man?
that myself. Look, you don't have time to wait on uniforms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
Thank you. Alrighty.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with their guts.
Can't wait. Alright. This is all very easy. No point in fighting our way through if we don't have to. I'll get myself a drink of chocolate milk. You ladies, keep standing there looking pretty. Looking pretty in the city. The babes looking pretty. Oh, I made it. But I don't have the chocolate milk yet. Anything crazy happening? Oh, and look at that. It's a room. Is that the guy in charge? The guy I need to talk to about the drugs that we're getting? Yeah, a nice big mug of chocolate milk. Now I'm gonna drink that chocolate milk. Delicious. Nothing like a good mug of chocolate milk. Chocolate milk. Ba-da-da-da-da. Chocolate milk. Hello. You're not the guy I need to talk to. What exactly
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Okay. Any chance I can meet you?
Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
I'll be on my way then. He's just there, huh?
So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy.
I believe you. Okay. Well, that was this morning. What is this? Does nobody have a key or something?
Move along.
How may I be of assistance?
Do you have the key to there? Oh, I did already save.
What? What do you think you're... I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
Move along.
What?
Incoming! That hurts. I'll get him.
Sorry.
That does it. Time for a drink?
Oh, you like to. It's still locked. Well, that's funny. Did nobody here have a key? There's no like button or anything. Curious.
One person
Alright.
gets all this space.
Wait, so I didn't even need to kill those people? Okay, just saying. Alright. I just had a strange fantasy. Don't worry about it.
Excuse me, just a moment.
We're good. Thank you. Come on.
Is there something I could... I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
Just go back to your desk. I saw someone eyeing your
What?
stationery.
Oh dear. Thank you for reminding
Just
me.
saying.
I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
I know, right? Don't worry about it. Right.
Just goes to show you never really see your hometown until you travel with a visitor.
True. Welcome, Chairman Rockwell. Yes, it is I. Let's view priority messages. Chairman, the rough cut of the presentation is prep to play. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. That's not good. Board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You'll see the current version when you print your key card for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. And yes, before you ask the dimethyl sulfoxide. Oh dear, let me cut that. Oh. It was just an alarm that was unnecessary because I'm already up. Since I didn't work last night, I thought it was a phone call. I use the same ringtone so that it wakes me up better. Alright. The dimethyl sulfoxide has been delivered there at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. It's ready for your sign off on the broad strokes. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited. Alright, let's put the Ministry key card. Awesome. So we could use that key card.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon.
Well, that's why he took all the drugs that they
the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
They don't want people to wake up because they like having everything to themselves.
That was all a story, wasn't it? It's not real.
I don't know about you, but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
Let's send a message. Now transmitted drone message from Rube. Please allow between 3 and 9 months for your message to complete transit. Are you serious? That's what we did this for? We did 9 months. No, I don't want to watch that video. Food reserves. Chairman, I've made inquiries for plenty of food. Real food stored away from our inner colony trade. The nutrition profile solid food produce within healthiness continue to decline. Soon people are going to start getting hungry no matter how much they eat. Unfortunately, it's gotten too expensive to continue buying from even the closest colonies, but what we have will sustain Byzantium and the workforce for the foreseeable future. Head of the other 9 corporations are up in arms about their shares again. As head of UDL, you can never roll the music, but I thought you should know that. Yeah, whatever. I think we got everything we need from this.
Got it. Inside voices.
This is bypass jump. Nothing I care about is that bits. I'll take the bits. Cool. Broken club. Sure. Could be important. Could be a clue. I've got such a hard clue right now. Oh my god. What a raging clue. So wait. Why exactly did he break down the wall between the two offices? It's insane.
How may I be of assistance?
We're good actually. Have a good day. I'll be on my way. Let's see here. Just gotta retrieve the dimethyl sulfoxide now. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'll just be heading on my way now. Good day to you, sir. We didn't have to do any fighting at all. Piece of cake. Did we choose to fight those people at one point? Maybe. But that was in another world. Another universe. It was all a dream. And then I woke from the dream and I said, I have a better way. And I did the better way. It was better. And it was a way. True words have never been spoken. Alright, is it right here? That'll make it super easy. Dimethyl sulfoxide, don't mind if I do. Cool. Just going to this place nobody ever goes in. Don't mind me. I'm so done with this game. That's the problem with these games. I love these games. My favorite kinds of games. Except for the fact they always seem to go on too long. And then I'm always just like, I don't want to play this game anymore. One of the few that didn't do that was the Deus Ex series. I feel like Deus Ex kept me going until it was over. It didn't go on too long. It was just the right amount of time. There's other games that are just the right amount of time, but God. Most of these games just go on and on and on until it's like, I don't want to play this game anymore. I want to play something else now. But if I play something else, I'll forget everything I was doing here. I'll forget all the, why everything's connected and everything. I have to get downstairs somehow. Without these guards freaking out. Restricted access.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
I mean,
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I
There
don't
you
care
go.
if you're a brain surgeon.
Oh.
If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
Like I said,
Keep doing it.
X-36 clearance only beyond this point.
Okay, what if I show you this?
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Damn it. Never mind then. So I need to get downstairs somehow. Hard. I'll just remove this. See what's inside. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up. Get in here. We'll just close that. I'll just go over here. Does he not see you? Oh, I can't get to this door.
What? Huh?
Make him regret it!
Hey guys, ain't good. Let's take everything you have. Take everything you have. I'll take everything you have. Disguise failed us. Why do we have a disguise again, maybe? Now. Alright, got a disguise as long as we don't move. Let's see here. It's over there, let's go. Oh, no.
Let the record show that subject 23K's cause of death is cerebral vascular incident brought about by a ruptured aneurysm.
That's an 86% failure rate for this batch. I think we can safely move on to the next.
And I had such high hopes for this one. Oh well, I suppose it could have been worse.
Yeah. They could have ended up like those poor bastards in containment.
That would be terrible. There's no way out of this, is there? Even if nobody's staring at us? That doesn't seem to help. I have to get over there somewhere. Okay.
Huh?
Damn it.
Hey, you! No visitors allowed, citizens.
Uh.
I'm gonna need to see some identification. What?
No, you're not. You don't need to see my identification.
I don't need to see your identification. Move
Move
along.
along.
Move along.
What am I, Jedi? Or just normal people? Don't mind us. Tra la 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 la. You're kidding me. Someone tells me I don't want to go there. I need to get there from upstairs somehow.
Whoop. This area is for authorized personnel only. You're not supposed to be here, are you?
I am actually. Relax. How do you think I got here?
Guess that's what I was wondering.
You really think I got past all the other guards if I don't belong?
When you put it that way, it does sound pretty unlikely.
I know.
Still, you should go. I don't think the other guards will be as rational about this as I am.
If you say so. I'll have to get up there somehow.
Soldier.
Okay, I gotta get up here. Damn, I just don't have high enough action skill for that.
What's that?
Tits. Nothing. You didn't see anything. Fuck.
Trespassing in the
Maybe
Ministry
nothing.
of Accuracy and Morale is punishable by death. You've got one chance to explain why I shouldn't blow you away right now.
Because I'll blow you away first. What if I ask nice?
Not a chance.
Fuck you then.
All right. Nice one.
Let's be hoping for a bit more XP. Put on output off. Oh well. One of them. Damn it. I need a higher. Put them off more, shall we? Oh, not even close. XP. Hi, buddy. Fuck. That didn't work out at all good. I didn't know it needs slightly higher fucking... Just needed my fucking hacking to be a little bit higher, just a little bit higher. I think I have an idea. This might be a good idea. I think I have an idea. Where is this going to take me now? Preferably to before I killed those people. Fingers crossed. I have an idea. Oh, fun. It's by the beginning of this. Alright, cool. Right, that's you. thought I'm going down right now. I might be glitched or something. It would be nice. To get to it, we have to go up. So around this way.
No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification.
I
Sure.
left some stuff at home.
I've heard that one before.
Doubt it. My story involves 3 sprats, a half-drained stun baton, and a gallon of stimulation.
Stop! I don't want to hear anymore. Just don't let me catch you again without your ID. Okay?
Alright, I get it. Fine, you got it. Cool. See, I have a plan for this now. I've thought about this, and I think I know how to get out of this. There we are. It involves taking off that. I don't know why I look like that and not like me, but okay. Oh, because of the filter. And now I have enough of this. Because my armor limited my shooting ability.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Thank you. Let's go inside here now. There it is, over there. I just have to get there fast. How are we gonna do that? We're gonna do that by first putting my armor back on. Second, we're going to repair all equipped. Alright, cool. Of course we can't jump down. That'd be too easy, wouldn't it? You're kidding me, right? Right this way. Can I jump down here? Of course not. That'd be too easy. Yeah, we don't want that, so I'm gonna back up, I don't think.
Huh? Huh? What was that?
Saucer.
What about that?
This area is for authorized personnel.
Max, how do you think I got here? You already think I got
When you put it
past all
that
those guards?
still.
Exactly. Alright, if you say so, I'll try to avoid the guards from now on.
Got a promotion coming. I can feel it.
Better for you. Fuck my god, I feel like it's the wrong way. Not good. I don't want to do this bullshit. Damn it. How do you get down there? Oh, is that how? At least I unbarred that. Let's grab this shit and get the fuck out of here. Over here. I was like, where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? Welcome to Human Experimentation Station. Oh, wonderful. Human testing is a required step of any new product or process. In order to ensure accuracy, please be sure to document the results of all tests thoroughly to save expensive digital files. Transfer dimethyl sulfoxide to canister. Further information. Students are often dimethyl sulfoxide is highly lethal when solving calculation of any in-progress experiments. Experimental integrity and test subject vitality can be maintained by leaving at 73.629%. Experiment details. Experiment authorization. Charles Rockwell, lifetime employment program. Objective to repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing death of the human subject and loss of associated productivity. Results inclusive, cautiously optimistic. Lab notes. I want to see the lab notes. The addition of the dimethyl sulfoxide to the current round of tests has resulted in some improvements. Subjects are now showing improve circulation and increase neural activity. However, our formula is still missing something. We are still unable to fully revive subjects from long-term hibernation, and removing their supply of dimethyl sulfoxide results in rather excruciating death. The problem is compounded when we consider reviving or freezing subjects multiple times over their lives. To make matters worse, we've had a hard time securing additional dimethyl. We may have to make do with this batch. I don't know these people, let's just do it. Well, goodbye. I didn't know those people, so I just did it. I'm sorry, I don't know who you people are. How do you feel about this?
Yeah, huh?
You don't care at all? Cool. Awesome. Well, sorry to all those people who were trapped in stasis. Sucks to them. But we're out of here. Nice. Oh, look at us. We're back at the entrance. Ooh, that was intense. We definitely just murdered a whole bunch of people. But he said he needed all of it, and that's to bring back the whole crew, and their experiments are twisted and corrupted. Those people were doomed from the start. Clearly this guy we're giving this stuff to has a way better process of bringing people back, so he thinks he can bring them all back with this stuff, so we gotta give him the chance. At least those people are dead now. They felt nothing besides all the things that they felt as they died. Besides that, it was quick. Besides how slow and painful it was quick. Alright, let's see what this is all about. Yeah, whatever. But this is not where we need to go. That's a dead end. What if it was all dead ends everywhere? Oh, there's stairs.
What's gotten into Bachmeier?
I don't know, man.
I've always loved that sculpture.
Yeah, that's great.
If I spit, think I can hit that mechanical down there? You'll get in trouble.
Yeah, so somewhere else, huh? Oh, back to the ship we go then. Stop looking at me like that. I did what I had to do. You're still looking at me. Those big much eyes. There we go. That's better. Oh, now you look at the other corner of your eye. Stop it. Back to the ship we go. It's cool, I just murdered a ton of people. Relax. I'm just like, meh.
Back for a rest? Space adventuring is tiring work.
Agreed.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my
Sophia
reports of
Conde.
you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
I know.
I'm
Just
glad to
getting
hear
started.
that. This may come as a surprise, but I happen to enjoy your work. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backward, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. When you cut off power to Edgewater, you saved me a great deal of trouble. Now I don't have to bother trying to save that town. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
I get it. You're well informed. Can we move along?
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
You people need better security. Anybody could have lifted those chemicals.
Yes, I'm aware that you stole a batch of precious chemicals and destroyed an important experiment. Enterprising of you, if irritating. My scientists tell me they'll restore the damage you've done within a matter of months. But I'm not here to talk about minor setbacks. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
The answer is no.
You are
We're done
making
here,
a
Ada.
serious mistake.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Let's get out of here. Set a course with Phineas's lab. Engage.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Thank
If
you.
you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side.
Thank you. Most kind. Alright, Pavardi. Ellie, you're with me. There it is. I have to go up there, don't we? Hello.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists.
Awesome.
All I need now
You
is
could
the
do it, the
dimethyl
box.
sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Oh, I got you all of it, so. I found your chemicals in the ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects. That's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
I had to let the test subjects die, but I brought back all the chemicals they had.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor
That's pretty
people,
awful.
they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
Exactly. I blame the board completely. The board's trying to mitigate damaged human tissue during the
You think the
revival
board's
process.
trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. Something about this feels wrong. I don't know why the board would ever conduct such an experiment, unless they're working on some kind of hibernation technology. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress.
Colony's on the verge of collapse. The board's been trying to cover it up.
I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die.
Alright, what do I have to do? Oh wait, it gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself?
Sounds
I
familiar,
always
doesn't
knew
it?
Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
Uh-huh. What do you think about this? There must be something we can do.
Lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head.
I can do
Do
that.
you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
Let me use my science to say that there's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could apparently skip the Hope into the system.
Shivering Law, you're a genius!
I know.
We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Alright. Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful?
Oh, yes.
You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Awesome.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers. Scientists, engineers, experts in
Makes
their
sense to
field.
me.
If we work together, we can still find a way to save
They're like me,
Halcyon.
to save them.
The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe
Fuck the board.
otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
Sounds good to me. I played Oblivion. You don't want to go there, that's for sure. It's like giant statues that come alive and shit. Dragons and stuff. Not cool. Alright, I'll be back. level up again, shall we? 10 more points to spend here. Well, it turns out we could use more hacking ability. Could do more lockpicking ability too. Alright. Apply. Yes. Then we'll go to... Oh, no new perk? Okay, cool. But these guys have level ups apparently. Let's see here. They gain armor. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, let's do it. When they die, they bring themselves immediately back to life and keep fighting. Cool. Sounds good to me. Alright. Awesome, let's go. Back to the ship. And then we'll talk to Bavardi. I forgot that needs to be done. We'll do what he wants us to do and we'll get this over with. Let's save lives. With our crew of badass women. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright. Every time I go to grind up some pot, it takes me back to the game.
Dead
What the hell is
center.
that?
Next round's on
Oh.
you.
Shh, the captain's coming. Put your gun away. Act casual.
You forget. It's
Oh,
me.
yes. This'll about do. That's a mighty clean weapon. Yep. Ain't no call for a closer inspection by anybody.
So, sneak onto a lost colony ship and skip it across the system. What could go wrong?
Exactly.
I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh,
Right.
I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work.
Great time's over. So we have to land back on Groundbreaker before you'll get to ask.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Huh.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Hopefully you're wrong.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
I understand. So we're there. We should go up there, or we can go to the Groundbreaker quickly.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Let's see what. Alright, now let's try.
All right.
Let's do it.
She's on her way. How do I look?
I mean, not in your dress.
Oh,
You look terrific.
my hands have finally
So
stopped
beautiful.
shaking. All right. Deep breath. Here I go.
You can do it. Oh, this is gonna be a thing, isn't it? What? Are we not doing it in here? We're definitely going over there.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. It was probably half as tall as
Isn't
I
that
was.
nice and
He didn't
handsome?
scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person.
Oh yeah. Aww. What, you're done talking? I'm sorry, is it 'cause I'm watching? Oh, she's drinking.
My father and I
Oh.
were often at loggerheads.
Oh, yeah.
He had notions of how the station should be run, and I had others. He was fond of saying, "You think Groundbreaker pays for itself? Someone's got to cover the bills," when I chafed against his deference to the board.
Sounds like he was afraid of him.
He was, and he was right to be. Didn't mean I had to like it.
True. Don't be bored. Don't stare at your hand. Focus on your date.
What about your mama? I don't mean to pry, you just hardly mention her, and I've been wondering.
She passed when I was small. Taught me how to change a fuse on her deathbed. Even sick,
Aww.
she was patient with me. She kept exhaustive journals of my childhood, my father said. Like she was A/B testing child rearing.
Must be you got that exacting nature from her.
Exacting is a kind way to put it. Inflexible, my father would have said. Bull-headed. Cold.
Oh. That's nice. Fancy. I didn't know there was a veil in front of my...
If you're cold, then
Top
I'm
hat.
the void of space. Cold. That's the silliest thing I ever heard.
Thank you.
Huh. What am I bored?
Hey, Captain. We'll get
Hey.
the kitchen back to you soonish, promise.
Awesome.
Thank you for welcoming me aboard your ship.
Anytime. Is this what I do? Why do I have to leave the Groundbreaker? I don't want to do that. I don't even need to go. I just gonna see how the day is going. I did. Should leave the ship and enjoy the day together. Alright, is there anything else I need to do on Groundbreaker before we move on to Travel to Hope? I don't care about that. That's not there. Set up a dummy beneficiary. That's elsewhere. That's elsewhere. We could do that for Vicar. Cool. I guess I could go talk to this person. I'll take Vicar Max and Vicar Max and Mioka. Or should I take her instead? is almost 6 o'clock. Just another loading screen. La la la.
Heard from the lasses down on 22 that you did a contract for Sublight.
Only one, a legit.
Something tells me it's not this way. Is it? 'Cause that does say customs, so I wouldn't it be this way. Alright. Ah, that was a door. It looked like a wall before it looked. Or a flag.
CNP pancake now requires no mixing.
Sublight. The legitimate smuggling business.
Now, this should prove interesting, to say the least.
Oh, good stuff. Good. I do not know why we are here, but here we go.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
Yes. Name's Captain Hoff.
Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything.
You two know each other?
Took some extra lead while I was on a job. Ellie here patching me up good. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Workplace hazards, Captain. Pretty routine around here.
I see. I should go. Hello.
So you're the
I don't know
new
why I
captain
talked
in
to you,
town.
but here I am.
I was hoping you'd make
Yeah?
your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about
Exactly.
Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Captain Hawthorne, the proud owner
A
of
little
the Reliable.
advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Damn.
I
Didn't
didn't
kill him.
ask. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
What's so interesting
First,
about
an
Stellar
embargo
Bay?
that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world.
Yes, I know.
Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack.
I can
One
get
of my
Stellar Bay,
guys
tell me
in
about the
Stellar
job.
Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
I talked to Catherine.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood? You'll do
Understood.
fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Good enough for me.
Can we talk?
So we're really gonna do this? I've seen lots of crazy, Captain, but Phineas is in a class of his own. Do you really think he knows
So
what
you
he's
wanna talk about
doing?
here?
Sending us to skip the Hope into Terra 2's orbit right under the board's nose?
Mm-hmm.
Something
I
tells
trust
me you're the
Phineas.
first person to ever utter those words, Captain. I think this whole plan's insane, but it'll make a good story, you know, if we survive. Speaking
Let's
of,
remember it was my
I get that
plan.
Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk your neck on this crazy scheme?
I was one of them. People of Halcyon deserve a chance.
Coming
Leave a
from
comment
anyone
on the
else,
hope.
that would sound like a line from one of those Odeon Pictures movies. But I think you really mean it. Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they gonna pull us out of the shit? Or are we all just gonna leave a bigger, uglier stain on this corner of the galaxy?
Hopefully the first one. If they're half as capable as me, we'll be in good hands.
This is why I like you, Captain. Well, whenever you're ready to do this, I'm with you. Anything else?
You want to talk to me, lady. Let's go.
Sublight's always got plenty of work. Good gig if you don't mind where the bits come from.
I do mind. We were just wasting time until we've already finished with our date.
CNP burst pockets can be microwaved
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
5 seconds.
I know where that comes from now. Back to the ship we go. La 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 la. We're gonna bring back the colonists. La 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 la. I'm gonna quickly grab some water. BRB. I am back. Hello.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Pavardi, that's a weird one. Where is that? You could have said where that was.
So I was
Over
watching
here?
the serial the other night, yeah? I don't want to ruin the surprise. Let's just say it involved a whole mess of tossball players and the biggest manta queen I ever saw.
Do you think
Jeez.
maybe I could borrow that sometime?
Hey, you got a minute?
I wasn't here to talk to her, not you, buddy. Stop it.
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
Awesome. I want all the details.
I feel like running laps around the cargo bay. So she got here, and, well, she sneezed. She said, "Wow, new soap?" And I was like, "Yeah, rosish." Turns out it tickled her nose. Oops. And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread.
So you laid out the meal, brought John in, and
She
started the
stood
music?
stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustback casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person.
So the meal went well. The dessert too?
Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about The things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
And smooth.
One of us has got to be. We're both... June's so reserved and I'm so shy. I worried if I never said anything, nothing would ever get said, you know? I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted, strong, smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
Wait, she wrote a speech to declare her love?
She was worried she wouldn't get the words out right, especially after that message about Isabel. It's sweet. Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes! And then she sneezed again, on account of the flowery soap.
What about your disinterest in physical affection?
We talked about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it would work, how I've had a bad time of it in the past. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. Share meals, talk. Maybe she could rub my shoulders when they're sore. I said I might like that.
Oh, that's very sweet.
It's all in your
Congratulations.
account, you know? Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy screaming to my pillow for like an hour.
I love you. I love you, Pavarti. You're the best. Anything for a friend. Finish a companion's quest line. Yay. Ah. She's so perfect. Oh, I got all kinds of stuff. A picture of Junlei and Pavarti. Where is this picture? It's probably in my office or something. What else? Oh yes, I said if I go to her and in her details, I will see that she has a perk. Enchanted evening. Food and drink effects last longer. Oh well, la-di-da. Whoop-de-doo. Well, that was sweet. Did you say you wanted to talk, Felix?
You know, they're gonna make a serial about our adventures one day. I've been trying to think of a good title for this episode. I like the sound of
This
The
is what you
Skip
want to
Job.
talk to me about?
No, wait, I got it. Hope in Dark Times. Get it? Hope? Like the ship. That's what folks in the business call wordplay.
Yeah, I
Nothing
got
gets
it.
past you, boss. In fact, I've been thinking about what we'd call our adventure serial. Thrilling tales of the unreliable. Or maybe spine-chilling stories from the edge of the system. Was also considering astounding adventures in the ether. I'm partial to that last one. Right, I'm overdoing it again. Got it. Sorry, boss. I'm just excited, you know? Stealing the hope from the board, skipping it across the whole damn system. This is gonna be great. I can't wait.
I like your attitude, Felix.
Enough to boost my pay? I'm just kidding, boss. I know you don't pay me. I'm sure you've got plans to make. As for me, I gotta keep practicing my signature dropkick. The Hope might have cameras.
It might. Good night. Alright. Tomorrow we will do something crazy, but tonight we sleep. Beautiful. Well, it's been fun. I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Outer Worlds. We will do this again sometime.